Hello and welcome guys to today, where I might be doing something that's a little bit naughty and might get me into a little bit of trouble, but come on, the devs have messed us around quite a lot with these deadlines and the Baltic DLCs. We all can't wait, and yeah, this is, I suppose, me joining the Rebel Alliance to try and defeat Lord Vader. So what we're going to be doing today, as you can see, is a bit of a spoiler, a bit of a leak. And here we go, you can see the CV90. And I'm going to be going through all of the Baltic units. Yeah, we're going to be looking at all the models and looking at all the information that we can get from looking at the units themselves. I am so excited to do this. I mean, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, bump it up, enjoy this video. Like, I know, myself included, I can't wait to actually play these units in-game, but so far, I'm not really able to do that on the PTE as much, but yeah, look, the delay is ridiculous, and the devs really do need to improve their marketing communication, their PR skills, that's for sure. Now, look, I am going to have to clarify that I do have to blur some stuff out. I mean, I don't want to take the piss too much. I do want to spoil it for you, but like, I don't want to spoil it too much, you know? I don't want to actually give you the damage, the weapons, and the stuff like that, because also I think that'd be a bit unfair, you know? I've been trusted to join the PTE, and yeah, I think that's more than enough trust for me. So what we'll do is, though, so I can only blur a little bit out, is yeah, have a look at the infantry tabs and we can just admire the models in a lot more detail. I mean, this is one of my favorite guys in the game so far. He is a damn good looking fine man, if I may say so myself. I mean, this is a very cool squad as well. It is the ST Scouts. Again, I can't tell you the price or, you know, the special features, etc. However, we can. I just want to say a massive thank you for your support, love, and appreciation, especially you guys on Patreon, especially Dark Erica. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You can see that it's a 6-man squad. That's cool. And we can see the weapons, because again, this isn't spoiling it. If you know, if you're a gun nut, then you can obviously identify weapons just by looking at them. So having them over here is not exactly a spoiler in my eyes, so that is all we're going to be doing here. So this is an R20. They've got the Negev machine gun, which is right here. If you've played Counter-Strike, you're going to love it. Yeah, cool bit of kit. And on the back, you've got the short-range spikes. So these guys, they've clearly got 1, 2, 3 of them. So there we go. Cool little recon squad. Now, let's take a look at the next one, shall we? I mean, again, I'd really love to tell you guys all of this stuff going on over here, but I just cannot. Even though we obviously know it's a recon squad, so we presume, right, that it's going to have similar recon characteristics. I think they do appear similar to the RRC in the close in the CQB configuration. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, very cool looking guys. I'm actually quite excited. I'm a little bit nervous to do this as well, but come on. How can you keep this away from the people, the real community of Broken Arrow who love this game, potentially more than the devs themselves, I dare say. I mean, this is the Jaegeris. Now, these are absolutely super duper cool. I mean, I think I'd be tempted to use these guys just because of how well they look. Despite whatever the stats are and their weaponry, I think this is the best looking squad in the game. I mean, by far, right? Then it's not even close. Look how cool these guys look. They look absolutely fan-fucking-tastic, if you ask me. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, really cool squad. Again, I can't really tell you the stats, but they're cool. They're so cool. We can look at the weapons, though. So HK416A5, that is a pretty cool rifle right there. You've got a Mini-Me, which is, the British use the Mini-Me. It is a pretty cool machine gun. I rate that. Or we kind of used to. It's sort of on and off, fell out of fashion, I think. It is, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. We've got the Scar, so a marksman rifle, and that bazooka on the back, which is even camouflaged within his little ghillie suit. I mean, God, these are cool, guys. Yeah, that is a Carl Gustav M4. So basically the Morse, it's the exact same thing. Both produced by Sweden. So it's just, you know, whenever militaries adopt weapons like the AWP, they get their military designation. So the AWP in Britain is like the L119, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Let me know in the comments below what it actually is. But Yeah, cool. Let's move on. So, these guys are another pretty cool looking squad. Are obviously special forces kind of guys. Their camouflage is interesting. It's not MTP. It's like a weird variation of pixelated MTP, which is yeah, interesting. I've not seen that before. Apart from in game, of course. Cool looking guys. They've got some G36s, that's pretty clear, with silencers on it, or suppressors. I mean, yeah, same bloody thing. They've got an automatic grenade launcher, so that is the RBG-6, which is pretty damn cool. And the shotgun, which is again the same one the Americans use. Where's the shotgun? Here we go. Yeah, you've seen this in the game already. It's again, it is basically it is the Benelli M4, and then obviously the RC or the Pararescue guys, they call it something else. So yeah, all good stuff right there. So there we go. That's the first unit or the first set of units we've had a look at. I mean, pretty cool stuff. Like I say, I can't spoil anything else apart from how amazing and cool these guys look up in close detail. Let's move on. Right, the KNT. So again, we know that these guys are going to be swimmers because why else would they carry fins if they're just, I've never felt the need to take fins or flippers or whatever you want to call them to a war zone or to any training exercise because I'm not a swimmer. I'm not a marine or anything like that. So there we go. I'm definitely not a Navy SEAL because they're American. Anyway. Cool. These guys have got like basically MP5s, aren't they? They're pretty cool looking as well, to be fair. Again, silencer on them, but 4 MP5s is all we can see. Cool looking guys, bit of night vision. Not that that actually helps you in game, but there we go. Let's have a look at the sniper, or the sniprid. Basically, I'm pretty sure that means just sniper. Again, if you're Lithuanian, Latvian, or Estonian, and you've got some more information that you care to share, then please do let us know about these stuff, especially if you served in the army, because yeah, it'd be cool to know a bit more extra info. Right, the sniper rid. So yeah, he's got a sniper. It's again, gun nuts are gonna have to tell me what it is, but it's a 50 cal bolt action 50. Uh, Pretty nifty. I mean, that is quite a good bit of kit, and the R20 marksman rifle right there as well. So two guys, pretty cool squad. Moving on to the Sniperu Commander. A commander means team, and Sniperu, I'm pretty sure means sniper team. Okay, cool. Sorted. Yeah, they got some snipers as well. There we go. Here is the AWP right there. I wish he didn't have his hands on it. Can I get him to change position? Yes, I can. There we go. We've got the AWP right there. So the Arctic Warfare something specialist. Yeah, a bit of a weird name for a company, but yeah, it's kind of cool at the same time. Right, so yeah, these guys look fantastic. I should probably zoom out. That'll help with the blurring, right? Okay, yeah, G36 is there as well, and then AXMC. Yeah, so cool sniper rifle right there. Yeah, three guys. They don't have ghillie suits, so it does make me wonder how the hell they're gonna camouflage themselves. But yeah, pretty cool camo pattern as well, like we saw on the other guys. Right, let's move to a vehicle that I think is even cooler: the Scimitar. Right, the Scimitar is British. Or I don't know if British make it. Is it made by BAE Systems? I think so. Again, you know the drill. If I'm wrong, if I make mistakes, I don't mind being told that I'm wrong. I don't get upset by it. So do correct me if you know otherwise. Now this is cool. It's got some cage armor. You guys have seen that already in the pictures, but I think it looks cool to see it from like a 360 kind of view. Maybe I should do a nice and slow orbit for you guys, just so you can appreciate the beauty of this vehicle a bit better. Nice. Right, here you go. Here's a cinematic. Dum dum dur 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 dur. I love the Broken Arrow music, by the way. It's actually one of my favorite things about the game is the playlist. Right, okay, yeah, there you go. There's a scimitar. Let's stick some more camo on it. That is the best one. There's like Cold War. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I don't know, bit ugly. Right, that is the camouflage we want. It's even got a spoiler to go faster. Yeah, that is exactly what that is. Look, it serves no purpose other than to make the vehicle look sportier, handle better, and get a better top speed. Winner. Right, the Spartan. It is essentially a scimitar without the turret, so you can put more men in the back of it. Nice. This is going to be a Recon transport vehicle, so yeah, we can look at the accessories and the toys that we can put on it. Again, I'm going to have to blur out the prices, unfortunately. But I know what they are, and I'd love to share it with you, but I cannot, unfortunately. That is forbidden by the, yeah, I think I'd get into way more trouble if I actually leaked the stats, so I'm not going to do that. But there we go, we can see the weapons that it's got on it, so yeah, that is a spike missile. It's basically like Javelin. You can obviously have a GMG or a 50 cal on it, which is pretty damn cool. Lots of good stuff going on. Right, I quite like this as well. It is very cool, and I suppose if you pair these up with the scimitar and the Spartan together, it's going to be a nice combination, especially when you can jump out people out the back of that. So we can see that it's got a few seats. So it's going to be cramped, but you can definitely get a few guys into the back of there. Oh, is that rope? Yeah, probably just some rope, for when this gets stuck in the mud. Right, cool. We've got the next vehicle, TGB111PVPJ, with an SPG-9 or whatever the actual name of it is. But it looks like either way, it's a really colorless rifle. We know that for sure. Yeah, sorry, let me put this back on for you. Cool looking vehicle. I mean, super ugly, but it's cool. It is definitely a cool vehicle. We've got the Estonians on there. We can tell that by their flag. Cool flag, by the way. I don't know many countries that have sort of that light blue color, a lovely light blue passport, as Boris Johnson once said, on their flag. Right. Yeah, cool little vehicle. Basically, I guess it's going to be the exact equivalent of a Kozlik. Yeah, cool beans. Right. And you've got an ATGM. Nice. Basically, looks like a Javelin, but it is the RBS 56. So I imagine whilst the Spike is a better version of the Javelin, this is going to be a worse version of the Javelin. But who am I? Who am I to say, right? Also, they've got a machine gun right here, which is pretty cool too. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Right, yeah, you get an extra machine gunner, which again, that is just basically a GPMG, which is a general purpose machine gun. Right, we've got the Wolf, Wolfie. Right, the Wolf has got a, obviously, you can all guess that that is a 50. And again, here's a GPMG again, so nothing too exciting. You can put a grenade launcher as well, and that is pretty damn cool. Very cool indeed. All right, nice vehicle. I don't have too much else to say about it. Again, we're gonna have to blur all of this side. Let's move on to the infantry, which isn't just infants with guns, right? SOF, Estonian Special Operations Forces. Right, we've got quite a few guys here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 9 men here, right? Not a secret. These guys look damn cool, if you ask me. Bit of a weird combination. Some of them in hats, some of them in just balaclavas. I do like a bit more uniformity. The camouflage itself looks pretty cool, but let's have a look at the weapons, because that's what I suppose you really care more about. So the R20s are back in. You've got noob tubes on some of them, so obviously a 40mm grenade launcher is the proper name for it, but noob tubes will do. And for the machine guns, which is what that is an MG4, pretty nifty bit of kit. Now the C90 on the back is that bazooka, so a really cool bit of kit right there as well. Very exciting squad. I wonder if it's going to be more of a closer equivalent to the Delta Force, or is that going to be the Zalioakai? Forgive my pronunciation, sorry for butchering your language, but yeah. No offense, you do have a hard language, you guys, so yeah. Alright, now we've got a cool squad here. Maybe this is going to be closer to the Delta Force or SSO, I mean, bit of a cool grey outfit. I suppose they're a counter-terrorism unit. Somebody in the comments let me know. Yeah, it's what they look like, so... Yeah, which to be fair, is also what Delta Force... that shotgun is... How the hell is that sticking to his back? Like, weapons are heavy. You can't just glue it like an antenna to your backpack like that. Yeah, we've got the laws here. We can see that. Again, the Benelli M4 shotgun, the Mini-Me, where's the Mini-Me? There they are. And HK416 rifles. Nice. Good stuff. Let's move on. Also, by the way, their logos are so cool. And that's the beauty of, countries with more history than America. No offense, Americans, but your country's not old. My great-grandfather's older than your country. No, just kidding. Right. But the logos are really cool, historical, going back to medieval times, I imagine, for some of them, which is really, really cool. Right, these guys, my goodness. Estonians have a habit of looking super cool in this game. I mean, that is fantastic bit of hat camouflage. Yeah, rate that. By the way, women are in the game. Girls allowed. Here come the girls. Whoa. Right, okay. Sorry. MG3, R20s. Again, some more noob tubes in there, and a Galtz. Now, I don't know what the Galtz is, apart from obviously a marksman rifle. That is pretty obvious. Um, I've never heard of that weapon before, so it's this one right here, which I can show you. Pretty cool looking, if you ask me. Let's just switch units just to change his pose and expose that weapon a bit more. Yeah, good bit of kit, bit of a DMR on it, or something equivalent, and we've got some spikes on the back of it as well. So really, really cool stuff. Let's move on to the Vilkas. So the Gelezinis Vilkas. Full squad once again. Really, really do like how the Baltics look. It does kind of up the enthusiasm. Yeah, bazooka, nice. That is a Carl Gustav M3, just like the Raws. We've got GPMG in the squad, and we've got a SCAR, which is what that is, marksman rifle as well as G36s and noob tubes for the G36s right here. Sweet, let's move on. So the mechanized Kayeshniki. I reckon Kayeshniki means something with the cavalry. I've got a feeling. I am fairly good at languages in general, even obviously the ones from the Baltics, which are a bit harder because they're more similar to Scandinavian and Finnish and Swedish. There's a lot of that influence there. So the languages are a bit harder than um, Germanic and Romantic languages. So yeah, sorry if I do misunderstand, but yeah, mechanized cavalry guys. Pretty cool name. The uniform itself is borderline orange. I mean, it's very interesting. Good bit of scrim right there. Scrim is helmet camo. That looks nice. We can see they've got some AT4s, which is what these bad boys are. You've got some mini-me's once again. I do like them. And some more G36s with noob tubes. Solid. Are there any questions? No, we can move on. I hope you're enjoying this, by the way. And if you're enjoying it, bear in mind that I am being a bit risky with what I'm doing right now. If you want to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and a hype, by the way, you can do that as well. That would be appreciated. Thank you. Right. Katsialiti. I mean, again, some really cool looking guys right here in the game. Yeah, nice. A Galil. So yeah, Israeli production. Yeah, Galil is cool. It is a 5.56 weapon. And we've got the Negev on his back right there. So where is it? No, sorry, not on his back. Right there. That guy holding it right there. And we've got this bazooka, which is a B300. Nice. Right, okay. Moving on to other infantry. So these are the small 5-man squads, by the way. G36 is 5-man squad with the law on their backs. I love to see berets in the game. Like, you look cool when you fight. I mean, it's not safe. I'd rather have the head protection, but if you wear beret whilst fighting, you look cool. So that gives you a +5 damage and aura. Okay, G36 is right there. Now, the G36 is a 7.62 rifle, which is cool. Very similar to the SLR. Yes, I know I've got them mixed up before, but I mean, from a distance, like, yeah, can you tell? No, not really. Up close, of course you can. But there we go. And a SLR, sorry, a G3 with an underbarrel grenade launcher once again. Nice. MG3 held by the smallest person of the squad, like machine guns. Yeah, machine guns are really heavy, especially over time when you're carrying them for a very long time. So why would you give it to the smallest person, man or woman, doesn't matter, but why would you give it to the smallest person in the section? Very, very silly thing to do. This bazooka is the Carl Gustav M2, so the predecessor of the Raws. Nice. Cool. Let's move on. Here's the squad with the 250s. This squad, again, and cool helmet camo. The squad can be made for a combination of 50 and grenade launcher and your 2 grenade launchers. So yeah, a nice selection of layouts there. I really, really do like it. That's really, really cool. So yeah, fantastic stuff right there. Very exciting to see it right there. Again, supported by G36s, which it seems to be like all the infantry apart from the G3 SLR. You got G36s here as the main sort of rifle. Oh, or the R20, of course, for most of the guys, most of the squads on here. Okay, that's the Milan missile. That's all I can say. That's the Javelin. And again, that is all I can say. And that is a spike. I mean, they do look the same as Javelins. I wonder if they started production, at the same sort of time or same sort of life of weapon design. I don't know. I've got no idea. Yeah, that's all I can say. Let's move on. Cool. We've got the Pure Run. So the Pure Run is a Polish manpad. We've got the RBS 70. It was something like Robot System 70. Swedish design. I mean, I think that's a weird name for it. And plus, this guy's supposed to sit. He's meant to carry this and then just sit down here. Why can't it be portable? Like, yeah, I know these things are heavy, but like the Javelin's heavy too, and men still manage to carry it. So, yeah, whatever. Right, okay. The RBS 70. So a bit of AA man pads for the Baltics. Again, I can't remember whose armies that it, but yeah, they don't have flags on them, which doesn't help identify them. Or you get a squad with 2 Groms, which basically, I mean, they look like Russian Iglas. I'm sure they'll perform in a very, very similar manner. So there we go. Good bits of leakage worth right there. All right, let's have a look at the vehicles. I mean, this is where, in my opinion, it does actually get super duper exciting. You've got the CV90 or 9035. And when you can upgrade it to make it the Mark IV, it gets a better looking turret, and we can see that that is indeed APS right here. So active protection, and obviously it can put guys in the back. Now, we can count 4 chairs on each side, so can this carry 8 men? Well, you're just going to have to wait and see. Now, we do know that the CV90s do have spikes in this compartment. You will be able to see the animation of them popping up. That is a Bushmaster. And a cab 5-8. But let me just call it a GPMG, so much easier. Yeah, you can also stick some extra armor on it. Now, the armor, I mean, you can't really tell, but it doesn't look like it actually makes much of a difference. You just, like often is the case on Broken Arrow, that most of the time the armor is negligible. Again, I can't disclose the armor values over here, but yeah, it is basically negligible. Right. We're familiar with this, the G-Wagon. Nice. Milan missile on it. That is basically a tow, isn't it? Yep. And that is a spike. So yeah, you got nice options right there. We all know what a Humvee is. I won't rant on about it too much, but yeah, Humvee with a 50 or grenade launcher. Nice. Or let's save the best to last, shall we? M1-3. We've already seen this in the game. Only difference is this has smoke. So yeah, a bit of a buff there for the Baltics. Not sure why the American versions don't, but yeah, there we go. Smoke pods right there. Interesting difference. We can stick another grenade launcher on it or put some cage armor on it as well. Oh, what I love though is not only is it cage armor, they've also put sandbags, which weirdly spread out, but sandbags do actually obviously, they are basically add-on armor. So yeah, there we go. Now for the Type X RCV. Basically the drone, the robot. Now this is a robot. Now that is a gun on it. It is a 30mm, which is nice. You've obviously got a javelin right here as well, and there's a machine gun somewhere which I can't see. I can't really make out. I assume it's built into here somewhere. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Who knows indeed. Now being a robot, actually I'll stop talking. Cool. Nice. Just a Bushmaster 2. Sweet. Super sweet as well. So yeah, there we go. This is a Bushmaster. It is, again, a machine gun on it, and the spike missiles over here as well. Pretty nifty stuff. Looks pretty cool. And that's all I could say. God God damn it, I want to spoil more, but I know I shouldn't. The Vilkas. Now, this is in game already, so if you want to have a look at this yourself, I mean, as is the Panzerhaubitze 2000, as is the Leopard 2A7. So if you want to have a look at those units yourself, all you got to do is just go into editor, type them in, and have a look at them. Now, obviously, these models are a bit different. They're a bit more refined. Well, sorry, much more refined and much better looking, especially when they put those red pads. I think they look sick. Yeah, it's a cool vehicle. It's a cool vehicle. Let's see what we can stick on it. Well, um, so yeah, it looks like it does appear like extra armor's gone on. And hold on, I'm just patience, 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 patience. Okay, I won't say anything. I won't say anything, but yeah, I won't say anything. Cool, let's move on. This thing is the XA 180. I mean, it is a pretty damn cool looking vehicle. I like the fact that it's got 3 wheels on each side, making it a 6-wheeler. There we go, plenty of space for infantry and stretchers in the back, which is obviously important in the military. Weapons wise, grenade launcher or 50, and you can stick some extra armor on it with my favorite feature, and that is the unicorn horn. That is so cool. Now, obviously, for those who don't know what it is yeah, a wire cutter, so that this guy doesn't get his head chopped off if some soldiers decide to put wire between 2 trees. But yeah, that is the purpose of that. I think what else is really cool, what I've noticed is, look, the best feature worth paying for the upgrade, of course, of extra armor is that flashing orange beacon right here. So, hey, you know, if you put your orange beacon on, then people know not to shoot at you, right? That's how it works. Yeah, and you get some smoke pods right here as well, which we didn't see before. When we look at the back of it, got these little things. Now, what are they, Mr. Lima? Well, let's have a look. Nice swimmy stuff. Propellers. So if you're in the Navy, you're gonna love these because yeah, you can call this a boat. But yeah, so it's basically a little canal boat with infantry and wheels. Nice. All right, cool. Without further ado, let's get on to the Leopard. That is a beautiful tank. What a cool looking tank. My favorite looking tank in the world, by the way, is the Leopard. Now, there's going to be a lot of speculation about its stats, and again, I can see them, but I just can't tell you. It'd be a bit too risky. Maybe if you pay me, how much would you have to pay me to worth risking this and a lawsuit? I don't know, 10 grand should do it. Yeah, I'll do it for 10 grand. I don't think I'll make 10 grand off YouTube. Or maybe I will one day, but you know. Okay, fine, make it 1 million. I'm yours. Just kidding, guys. This will probably be out, who knows, within a week or 2 weeks. So you'll get to play with these guys too as well. Yeah, cool looking bits of vehicles. Now, by the way, another cool thing to mention is I'm going to make another video basically saying who these will couple well with. So you've obviously got the standard American 5 specs, and I got a feeling I know who they're going to complement very well. And I think you don't need to see the stats to appreciate that. So that'll be a cool video. Again, like, subscribe if you want more videos from me. Cool. You can stick some extra armor on this tank. Don't really see much of a visual difference, I'll be honest. I mean, this triangle nose still stays the same. The tank itself gets a bit of extra ERA on the sides, but not much else happens. Or you can go for these things, which is not armor, it is the trophy. As part of the trophy, part of the APS system to help protect the tank against those pesky ATGMs and missiles that Russia has an abundance of. So there we go. Very, very cool looking tank. And if you want to pay for an extra 50, then the game allows you to do that as well. So there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a look at the paint schemes that we can get it in, shall we? Yeah, that looks very German to me. That looks very Scandinavian to me. That looks weird to me. It's like a weird green grey zebra, but I kind of like it. Or you can go for... Oh, the Germans loves this pattern. It looks a bit like the Panzer Corps. Just a little bit. Was it this vehicle that also had a similar pattern? Wait, let's have a look. Oh, guys, forgive my manners. I should show you the camo of these as well. Nice. That's a very Swedish camo. But no, there'll be more camouflages coming up, and I'm sure you'll be excited to see those. So let's not delay that. Yeah, that looks very German, especially if you've got any military history understanding, then you know what I'm talking about. Cool, nice. Let's move on to the support tab. Right, I mean, this is essentially, I mean, it looks exactly like a helmet, doesn't it? Yeah. Should we move on? Sure. Let's go to the iris. Now, the iris, again, we've seen this already. You can have 8 or 4 missiles onto the back of this thing. It is obviously to shoot down planes or, well, aircraft, which could or could not involve helicopters, I couldn't possibly say. No, I think everyone knows that this is going to be is it cold launched? I mean, it does look cold launched to me. I actually don't know the answer to this question. But yeah, let's be real. It's obviously in the game. It's going to be used to shoot down planes, isn't it? So yeah, cool bit of kit there. We'll do the RT all in one go as well. But let's have a look at the ShoreRad version. This has got AMRAMs on it, so basically exactly like a slam ram kind of thing, where just a different looking truck. Actually, I kind of like it. You can also put long range AMRAMs on it, so yeah, I can't tell you their features or how much longer range it is, but cool option, cool feature. Very cool stuff on here. Let's have a look at how sexy we can make this vehicle. Somewhat sexy. Ooh, nice. It's like leopard print. Sexy knickers for this vehicle. And there we go, some more German camouflages as well. Sorry, I know it's probably not actually German, but this is. Look at that. I mean, come on, tell me that doesn't look like an Africa core truck from back in the 40s, if you know what I mean. Right, Unimog. It is a truck. It's gonna have stuff in the back of it, namely people and supplies, but you'll have to wait and see what for that. You can also have a Unimog with a ZU-23 mill cannon on it, which is pretty damn cool too. You can also upgrade it to have the Mistral, which is a French anti-aircraft missile. Nice, cool, good bit of truckage right there. Okay, so the RTS promised. Here's the M109, but clearly an export version. Pretty ugly looking. If I don't want to be rude, but it's pretty damn ugly looking. I can't tell you the ammunition because that is not an external visual difference. So yeah, you're just gonna have to wait and see what kinds of ammo this thing has. Right, moving on. The K9. This is a Korean export thing. Again, can't really tell you what the difference is because the internal ammunition is internal and we can't really see that, so I feel like I'd be spoiling a bit too much there, but very cool looking vehicle right here too. Panzerhaubitze 2000, yeah, my favorite arty. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to use it. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a great vehicle. This is also going to give the Baltics. I mean, this is some fantastic arty as is, but it's going to give America as a whole a really good selection of arty for sure. So a great complement of arty, and you can just keep pounding those infantry positions. Now, unfortunately, I do really hate arty spam. It's really annoying, but it's part of the game, so we can't really avoid it. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, and a mortar. Almost forgot about this guy. Just like the other American M113 mortar, apart from it's got smoke. Nice. Should we move on to some helis? Yes, we shall. Right, the Dauphin. Now, I do really like the Dauphin. I mean, by the way, this means dolphin in French. I think it's a super sexy helicopter. Like, one of the coolest looking helicopters in the world. Apart from, obviously, the Chinook and the oh, and the Osprey. Nah, Osprey's a death trap. I would never fly on one. But the Ka-52 is pretty damn cool looking as well. Apache's ugly, by the way. It's cool, but it's so goddamn ugly. Anyway, the Dauphin is a cool and good-looking helicopter. And also, it's made even cooler by the special people who use it. And if you know what I mean by special people, then you know what I mean. Cool. As you can stick some guns on it, which is cool. You can stick some hydras on it, which is really cool too. That is a good selection of firepower. And of course, we notice the sliding doors. You're going to be able to put some men in the back as well. How many? That is a mystery. Black Hawk. Black Hawk down. Although it's not black, it is. Maybe we should call this the Blue Hawk. Yeah, UH-60. Nice bit of kit. You can stick a grenade launcher on it as well. That is rather tasty, if I may say so myself. Nice, yeah, good looking helicopter. With, as you can see, instead of 50s, you can put grenade launchers on it. And I don't know about you, but I think there's something super cool about being able to fire grenade launchers from both sides of the heli. I think that's so cool. Yeah, nice. Planes, that's it. There's only two helis, so yeah, let's go on to the planes. Right, the C-27J Spartan. Now, what a cool looking plane. It is essentially a mini Hercules, but a more modern version with these blades, by the way, you can feather them to make them more efficient in the air. So, like, obviously that's pilot shit, but everybody knows the cooler your plane looks, like that is super cool. The more agile and faster your plane becomes. So yeah. Oh, by the way, it's my manners. Let me just show you the paint schemes for these guys. Here you go. It looks more like a search and rescue helicopter, to be honest. But yeah, that's more like it. Kind of ugly though. That's more like it. Kind of sexy though. And here we go. Just a bit of, yeah, I think that's the best camouflage. Black Hawk or Blue Hawk. Oh, you can make it black. Nice. You can also make it camouflaged. Nice. Bit more camo and a bit more. Ooh, interesting. I suppose the Navy also gets a say. Right, aircraft. So here's the Spartan. I think that is a really damn cool plane. Nice. Nice. That's where the pilots go, through that door. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheels. That's very important for you to know. That is a spoiler right there. You're welcome. And here is also a nifty little albatross. Now, if you've seen GoldenEye, then you would have seen James Bond eject the bad guy out of the co-pilot seat, which is pretty damn cool. As we can see, it's got some hydras on it, which is nice. You can stick some bombs on it. Those are 500 pounders. Nice. There we go. You can also, if you're cheeky enough, put a gun on it. Now, probably, I don't imagine it'll be that much useful, but there we go. Some snake eyes as well. Again, stuff that's already in the game. And some sidewinders. On the secondary pylons, it is exactly the same story. So, yeah, I imagine this is going to be good for taking out backline heli rushes, because obviously you get a plane. But yeah, that is it. It's quite a cool looking plane. Let's have a look at the paint schemes we can do. So that is a nice one. Maybe I need to change the hanger, but the video's almost over, so we won't be doing that. That's kind of ugly. That is, ooh. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's sexy. Nice. And that is also very sexy. Nice. All right, okay. But I wonder how much use this plane actually will be in game. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But until then, guys, that is your lot. That is your lot. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy me spawning things. You know, by the way, let me know if you think me spawning things is bad, then please do let your opinion be heard. I obviously disagree because I do just want to share these things with you. I think it's, you know, I'm lucky that I've been given the PTE and that I can actually access this kind of stuff. But I don't know what Broken Arrow is playing at. I don't know what the devs, Slitherine, the publisher, like, what are they doing? What is taking so long? I've got no idea. So whilst we get blue-balled and teased very hard, at least we can enjoy the, at least I can share what I know with you, within reason, of course. But yeah, it's been fun to make this video. I'll be honest. I'm just very excited to share all this stuff with you, and I really hope it helps hype Broken Arrow up, because this game is dying and it really does need a lifeline. And let's be honest, the devs do really need to pull their socks up, to put it mildly. Anyway, good show. Thank you very much. Take care. All the best. Love you lots. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye. Thanks.